G'day everybody, I'm Type 40 Artist and I just want to share with you a little bit of what I've been doing lately. So recently I was invited to a Discord group by Hattie the Creator. I'll link to his channel in the description. It's called We the Creators. It's an open group. I'll also link the group in the description as well for anyone that wants to join, because it is really a great friendly group of people, all like-minded artists. Some YouTubers as well, so you might find some other YouTubers you like as well. And yeah, I just really wanted to share some of what I've been doing there, because it's got a lot of really fun challenges and things like that. So getting onto the first one, this was just a random shape challenge. So you're given a predetermined shape and you need to make a picture out of that. So this was the first week challenge that I happened across for the channel, and it's a different challenge every week. So this was a one-off shape challenge, but I had a bit of struggle here really finding what I wanted to do with it, going back and forth between a couple of ideas until I did finally come up with something that I liked. So to begin with, I was just sort of exploring the shapes, seeing what I could find out of them, and then decided that I needed to kind of work outside the shape a little bit, or use the shape more freely, I suppose, which is where I came to this design. So this is a little alien fellow. I wanted him to be kind of like an Overlord figure, so later on I did add some text naming him Overlord Rulu. So yeah, this is Overlord Rulu from the Random Shape Challenge. Next up we have a little bit of a sentimental one. This one was a collaboration put together. Somebody in the group, their brother had recently passed away, and he wanted to put together a collection of drawings of the group's favourite cartoons, because his brother was really into old school cartoons. Some of his favourite were like, the usual, like Pokemon and things like that, Digimon, all those great ones, but he wanted a collaboration from everybody having their favourite cartoon. So I've drawn the Angry Beavers, probably a little bit of a throwback. I haven't seen it in a while, but really enjoyed this one. Next up we have part of the weekly challenge again, I think it was, which was a 20-minute, 10-minute, 5-minute, 2.5-minute drawing. So first of all, I do want to apologise for the format here. With the borders on the side, wasn't intentionally drawn for a video. I just wanted to share this with you guys, so it's not in the best format. Do apologise for that. There'll be a few on here that are like that, but hopefully not many. So yeah, this one I just drew something really simple. It turned out taking me a lot longer than I thought it would, considering it's digital, and I think if I had have drawn it traditionally, it might have been a little bit quicker, because there was a lot of fiddling around, playing with, getting different pens, different colours, etc. Whereas if I were able to do that traditionally, I would have had that all laid out and it would have been a nice quick process. But that is my cactus. Next up we have a monthly challenge, which I've just done a really quick one here. So this one was meant to be Reliable Sidekick. So I've done this one as a sketchbook, or as Hattie joked, the handy dandy notebook. But yeah, just a nice sketchbook. Gave the pencil a little bit of characterization, and he's drawing the characterization on the paper. Next up we have another monthly challenge. So this one was a new mythical creature, so a mythical creature that hadn't already been known about, I suppose, so one that we're creating ourselves. So I'm mixing up a few different things here. And now looking back on it, it's fairly similar to something else that's not quite a mythical creature, but it is a creature in a video game franchise. But mixing up together here a rabbit, a cat, and a bat. And yeah, just as I was thinking of that, I was thinking, that kind of sounds like a Moogle from Final Fantasy, but I don't think the characteristics have come off quite the same. Moogles have a few different looks in various different games. Some look more rabbit-like, some look more cat-like. But yeah, this is my cat, rabbit, bat hybrid as a mythical creature. I don't really have a name for it, but yeah, I really like the way this one turned out. Do apologise again, this one is flipped horizontally. I did draw it vertically, but just for YouTube's format, I put it vertically as it's be able to see it nice and close. But when I show you the big picture, I will do a scroll up for vertically rather than horizontally. And there we have my rabbit, cat, bat creation. Next up, we had a prompt for Under the Sea. So I've gone with a female anglerfish. So I do specify the female anglerfish because it is the creepier of the two genders. So the anglerfish actually has a really interesting mating or breeding process, I suppose you would say. In short, and I haven't looked this up in a while, so I could get some details slightly askew, but in short, the male anglerfish is quite a bit smaller than the female, and what it does is it actually bites onto the female anglerfish anywhere, onto its skin, and then it kind of just decomposes into or dissolves into the female anglerfish, so it kind of fuses with the fish. So once that process has happened, once it's completely dissolved into the female anglerfish, that is when it actually impregnates the female anglerfish. And this female anglerfish can have multiple male anglerfishes attached to it at any one time, starting this process. Yeah, a bit of weird fact there, but moving on, we've got one of the weekly challenges again. This is geometrical shapes, so just had to create any drawing you wanted with geometrical shapes. So I've started off with what I know, like a rough sketch of what I wanted to draw, and then I've gone over it again in some more geometrical shapes, and I did play around a little bit with what I wanted, where I wanted the shapes, but this was a rather quick one. And then I played a little bit with the shading and give it a little bit of dramatic lighting. So yeah, this is the last in the series of what I've done so far. Really enjoying the group so far, and really encourage anyone that is into drawing or anything like that to go check it out. It's a really nice, friendly group, really great to interact with. Really encouraging, really supportive, great place to get your creative juices flowing for sure. Thanks a lot for watching so far. If you've liked what I've done so far, please consider liking and subscribing. Don't have to, of course, but yeah, it's been a really nice journey so far. I'm only fairly new to YouTube, so I'm really appreciative of everybody that has subscribed so far. If you've got any feedback, don't hesitate to write it down in the comments, because I do take it all very constructively, and I'm here to learn as much as anybody else. So thanks for having me, guys.